Hey, what's up YouTube? On March 7th, Adidas held a drop for the Yeezy Slides in 3 different colorways. They released the Pure, the Ochre, and finally released the all-black Onyx pair that everybody's been asking for. I already did a review on the Yeezy Slides about 6 months ago, but since then, I will admit, my opinion of them has changed. Stick around and I'll explain why. I'll also explain how I scored my Onyx pair for only $20 US. But before I start, I ask that you please click the thumbs up if you're feeling the content, and please subscribe to stay up to date on my latest videos. I'm always trying to score cool kicks on a budget, so check back with me from time to time if that's something you're into. Okay, let's get started. I'll add a link in the description and at the end of this video of my past unboxing and in-depth review of these slides. I'm not going to go as deep in this video because I've already done that. Instead, I'm going to focus on the latest drop, the resale market, my current opinion on these, and how I caught my Onyx pair for only $20. For starters, the latest pair retailed for $70 US. That's 10 more than their last drop and $15 up from when they originally released. I understand supply and demand, but from a consumer's perspective, I think the price hike was lame, and I think Adidas is taking advantage of their customers and the hype surrounding these slides. Normally, I would say I can't be mad at that, but I am. Regardless, the higher price doesn't seem to be swaying people away from these, and as usual, they sold out almost immediately. When I learned about the drop, I decided to go for all 3 pairs just to see what happens. I honestly even forgot I participated, but then a few days later, I received 2 notifications telling me I scored not only the Pure pair, but also the Onyx. I was pretty happy because usually I don't score at all, but this time I hit twice. They both arrived a few days later, and while I had them in hand, I decided to take another look. Summer is coming, and I am in desperate need of a new pair of slides, so I gave them a second chance. Not much has changed since the last pair I flipped. They're still super comfortable, super minimalist, lightweight, very chunky, and kinda ugly. That being said, most slides are ugly, so it's all relative. I don't think I ever heard anyone say, "Wow, what a beautiful pair of slides you have." It's just not something you hear. Anyway, I see people wearing these everywhere, and that's cool, but for me, these would be reserved for the pool, beach days, or just hanging around the house. And kicks like these last me a really long time. Case in point, my outgoing pair of Lacoste flip-flops literally lasted me over 4 summers because I only wear them to the pool and beach. So I tried these new slides and reconsidered if these were something I want to rock with for the next few summers. After trying them on and seeing what else was available, I decided to keep a pair, but now the question was, which pair do I keep? I don't need 2 pairs, so one of them had to go. I'm probably in the minority here, but I honestly like the Pure pair a little bit more. The earthy tones look good, and I like the lighter color. But I had some concerns they would get dirty quickly, so I decided to consider the Onyx pair. They're clean, basic, and comfortable. Plus, as long as I don't beat on them too bad, I'm assuming they're going to look good for a long time. With that being said, I decided to keep the Onyx pair. After checking the resale prices, the Onyx pair is without question the pair everyone's going for, and if I did decide to sell them, I would not only get my money back, but I would make enough extra to cover the cost of the Pure pair and then some. It was tempting. A free pair of slides plus some extra money, that's a win. But if I'm going to live with this pair for a few summers, the Onyx pair just made more sense. With that in mind, I listed the Pure pair and quickly sold them for $120. Considering I only paid $140 for both pairs combined, that means if I keep the Onyx, I technically only paid $20 for them. In my last video, I said I wouldn't even pay $30 for these, but for only $20, I can't complain. No hate to those who are paying 3 figures because I'm of the opinion people should wear what they like and pay whatever they think it's worth. For me, I'm just not that into slides to begin with, so this situation is a little different. When I'm done with this video, I will box and ship the Pure pair. Since those are on their way out, let's talk about the Onyx. Just like every other pair of slides, they come in a raw cardboard draw-style box with black graphics. It's smaller than your typical Yeezy box, and you have the word slide printed in big letters across the top. On the side, you have all the Adidas manufacturing information with Yeezy Slides made by Adidas printed on the box. And on the other side, you have the same thing without the manufacturer's label. Similar to the shoe, the box is very simple and looks kind of biodegradable, so I'm cool with that. When you open them up, you have the standard tan tissue paper, the tags, and that's it. When you pull them out, you have your Onyx slides. These are clearly black, but they are not a pure black. If you hold them under certain lights, you could see they have more of a charcoal gray shimmer to them. It's hard to see on camera, but under certain conditions, they even look a little bit dark brown. Either way, I don't think you'll be able to see much dirt on these, and that's the reason I'm keeping them. Regarding branding, you have the Adidas logo here on the heel and a debossed Yeezy logo on the inside of the uppers. That's it. The rest of the shoe has a very generic look. These are so simple, I thought about the idea of customizing them with a graphic on the upper, but I'm not sure that's necessary, so I'll table that idea for now. Maybe I'll hit them with some custom touches down the road. We'll see. The midsole is really the only area with any distinguishable design elements. This indented cut that wraps completely around the heel. I could be wrong, but I believe this serves no real functional purpose and is completely aesthetic. Working your way to the bottom, you have the standard Yeezy Slides, chunky rigid outsole. I do like this outsole. It looks grippy and it helps add to some of that cushiony bounce you feel when wearing these. As you could tell, these are a lot like Crocs, but even simpler. They are literally one piece of injection molded foam. All pairs have this little circle near the toe area. I believe that's the area where the foam is injected into the mold. These are currently reselling anywhere between $150 and $430 US, depending on the size. That's a lot of money for two pieces of foam, but it is what it is and people want what they want. Regarding size, this is interesting to me. Everyone on YouTube is saying they run small and you should go up a full size. I don't know how their sizes came in, and I know some releases had different sizing than others, but I completely disagree. Unfortunately, they don't offer half sizes, so you have to go with full sizes. I'm typically at size 10 or a 9.5 depending on the shoe, but these are a size 9 and they fit me perfectly. So I'm not sure what everyone else is experiencing. That being said, do you and order what you think is right, or possibly try them on before ordering a size if you can. In conclusion, I know these are ugly, but after spending a week in them, I finally understand why people love them. These are hands down the most comfortable things I've ever had on my feet, and they are a pleasure to walk around in. It's like walking on a cushiony cloud. They are unbelievably comfortable, and that makes up for their looks. Also, you could stomp on these all you want, you could bend them and flex them, and they go right back to shape. That's a good sign that they will travel well in your luggage and handle a bit of abuse with no problem. Also, you could change the look of these just by changing up your socks. I've never been a fan of any slides before these, and it took me a while to come around, but these really made me reconsider the value of cozy footwear. Add to that the price I paid, and I'm really happy with this pickup. I plan on putting a bunch of miles on these in the summer because after a few days of wearing them, the hype for these is starting to make sense. That's my second video on the Yeezy Slides and how I scored them for only $20. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you please click the thumbs up and please subscribe. You can also ring that notification bell to stay up to date on my latest videos. I would appreciate it, and it would definitely help the channel. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram at E21Life. I'm always posting random content there. As always, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and until next time, stay safe, everyone. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yeah. It's that dude, they call me the owl. Poker face, never know if I'm funny or foul. Check my background, you can fingerprint me right now. Sticky fingers, I'm in Onyx, I can slam it down. Well, I'm grown now, on my own now. Yeah, I was watching the throne, but now I'm on now. I'm created from dust, I need a